This training has been developed for building occupants at all Penn State locations and will cover the following points. Provide a general overview of the Building Emergency Evacuation Plan, or BEEP program. Highlight BEEP evacuation maps as a key source of information and outline safe practices to follow when evacuating a building. Wherever you work at Penn State, it's important to be prepared for a building evacuation. Events that may lead to a building evacuation can include fire or other alarm activations, natural disasters, release of hazardous material, or verbal announcement or text message. Having a plan for evacuation helps keep you and those around you safe. A Building Emergency Evacuation Plan, or BEEP, has been developed for all university buildings which house 10 or more employees. General evacuation guidance has also been established for buildings with less than 10 employees. These plans will drastically reduce the potential for injury, property damage, and confusion during an emergency. Employees have been designated to serve specific roles within the BEEP for each building. Building emergency coordinators serve as a liaison between emergency responders and building occupants. Safety monitors ensure occupants evacuate the building during an emergency. All other individuals are considered building occupants and should follow the guidance included in this video. Each BEEP consists of a written plan and corresponding evacuation map. There are generally 2 to 3 evacuation maps posted per building floor in visible locations, often near elevators. The BEEP evacuation maps include critical information for building occupants. The green arrows show evacuation routes leading out of the building. You should be familiar with at least 2 evacuation routes in case one is blocked during an emergency. The green box indicates the designated meeting site. This is the point where all occupants should gather during a building evacuation. Assisted evacuation staging areas are designated in pink. These are locations where those who cannot physically evacuate the building can safely await emergency assistance. These areas are usually located in stairwell landings. The maps also include icons to indicate the location of emergency equipment such as fire alarm pull boxes, fire extinguishers, and automated external defibrillators, or AEDs. Take the time to familiarize yourself with the evacuation maps for your building. Doing so will help ensure that you are prepared to react quickly in the event of an emergency. If you are prompted to evacuate, take it seriously. Don't assume that this is a drill or a false alarm. Safe evacuation practices for building occupants include the following. Immediately stop what you are doing. Gather your belongings if it is safe to do so, but do not backtrack to receive personal items. Remember, items can be replaced. You cannot. Use the nearest evacuation route to calmly and quickly exit the building. Do not use elevators during an evacuation. Take the stairs and tell anyone you see while exiting to also evacuate the building. Proceed to the designated meeting site once you are safely outdoors. Remain there with your fellow occupants and make sure everyone is accounted for. Ensure emergency responders are notified if you suspect someone is missing, injured, or needs assistance to evacuate. Do not re-enter the building until instructed to do so by public safety officials. The silencing of alarm does not mean the emergency is over. Having an evacuation plan can save lives. The BEEP program has been established to ensure buildings are safely evacuated during emergencies. Thank you for taking the time to complete this training, and please contact the Environmental Health and Safety Department with any questions regarding building emergency evacuations.